Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 6 in Law of Banking and Financial Institutions. This is Professor Dunaway. I hope you're all having a good weekend. I am posting this a little early this weekend on Saturday. It's kind of a busy weekend, so didn't want to forget and not get this video posted this weekend. So your third assignment is due tomorrow, Sunday, so just keep that in mind. I've been over the extension policy enough, but remember that if you do need an extension, I must hear from you today at the latest. Otherwise, late penalties will apply if you don't get your third assignment posted. So let's scroll down. Weeks 5 we'll go over. So in week 5, you learned about, real quick. So discussion forum posts. Again, I graded the ones that were due last week. Overall, again, everyone's doing a great job, but I just have to stress you need to make sure that your comments and everyone's doing a really good job on your initial post. Some of the comments and replies, however, are not robust. So you are losing some points on that. So you want to make sure that when you're responding, that you're using the class materials, you're using information, you're continuing the conversation. Again, if you just have a one sentence reply, you're not going to get full points. So you want to make sure that your replies and comments are, robust. Maybe you're asking a question, maybe you're bringing up some new points from the materials. So again, for the most part, you're all doing a really good job, but if you do see yourself losing a few points here and there, for the most part, that is why. So if you have any questions, again, please email me. I'll be happy to discuss further. The second assignments were also graded. The comments were on the assignments. Regarding the first assignment, so it kind of goes to the same thing as the discussion forum post being more robust. For the most part, you all did a really good job on the first assignment. I would say you just want to make sure that you're fully discussing and analyzing the specific questions we're asking. So, if we're wanting you to discuss pros and cons, if you just, list one or two pros, you probably miss some points. That's just an example. I don't have the assignment in front of me, but I'm just remembering some of the reasons people lost some points. And you want to make sure that if we ask 3 or 4 questions within a question, or we say, cite to various banking laws and give examples, or whatever the question is, you want to make sure that you're fully discussing each part of the question. Otherwise, again, you will miss points. So that what I think is the main reason people lost points is they either didn't answer all parts of the question or they didn't kind of fully discuss the specific parts. Again, we're not looking for books and, several pages per question, but you do want to make sure that you're kind of covering the subject, that you're going over what you have learned in the reading and the lectures, making sure that's covered. But again, for the most part, everyone did a pretty good job on the assignment, so I'm very pleased. Okay, so last week, for week 5, you learned about other bank charters, savings associations, industrial banks and non-bank banks, and credit unions. You learned about the powers and history of each of those. There were 3 videos we wanted you to take a look at, and then for the reading, there was a banking law section and then also some information about credit unions. So hopefully after last week, you kind of have a handle on those different entities. So this week, we will be talking about major bank regulations, part 1. And you're going to be learning about the principal, sorry about that. You're going to be learning about some principal lending and consumer protection laws and regulations in this week. There's one lecture posted with the PowerPoint, and then you'll notice there's no readings. So for both this week and next week, the reading is optional. So within each lecture, there's anywhere between 9 and 11-ish regulations discussed. And so the optional reading is if you want to log on, Google each of those regulations, and then do some, skim the regs and do a little more reading on those. I would highly suggest it so that you're able to do a good job on the upcoming assignments, but fully up to you. Again, it is optional if you want to read more information on the regulations that are discussed. Again, that applies to both this week, week 6, and then week 7. Okay, so I think that's all the main stuff. So then just to recap, so for this week, you want to post it in the discussion forum. You want to watch the one video. You may or may not want to do the optional reading. I would suggest it, but again, it's up to you. I guess I would recommend it. Optional office hours this week are with me Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And then finally, your third assignment is due tomorrow, Sunday, is that the 10th? The 10th, yes. Same time by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So I think that's everything. Again, I haven't received that many questions and everybody's getting their work in, so I think everything's going along fairly smoothly. But again, if you have any questions, please let me know and I will get back to you. And if I don't hear from you, have a great week. And I hope you all also have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.